Hey everyone, welcome to a special edition of Extra Time TV. This is Andrew Sokla. I'm all the way in Houston and it's a couple hours before Christmas and I'm gonna still do my job. So I'm set up here. It's a bit of a ad hoc solution. I have my sweater and stuff. I'm all ready and I'm gonna do my thing. So I hope wherever you all are, you're keeping safe. And also, I know the new variant of COVID-19 is spreading, so everybody needs to be careful. Wear your masks, whether you believe in vaccinations or not. Just be careful. Wash hands, follow basic hygiene, and just be mindful of yourself. Good hygiene. So we're gonna head straight into it today. Even on Christmas Boxing Day, we have news. We have news to talk about. So the TTFA released a statement today, which I'm gonna pull up right now, and I'm gonna read this. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this up. So it's from FIFA to Haddad. So this was an official correspondence. So the situation of the Trinidad Tobago Football Association. So I'm going to read it out. Forgive me if I make typos. Dear Mr. Haddad, we are writing to inform you that the situation of the Trinidad Tobago Football Association has been brought to the attention of the Bureau of the FIFA Council. The Bureau was reminded that in accordance with Article 8, Paragraph 2 of the FIFA Statutes, a Normalisation Committee was appointed to the TTFA whose tasks are to run the TTFA's daily affairs to establish a debt repayment plan that is implementable by the TTFA administration to review and amend the TTFA statutes and ensure their compliance with the FIFA statutes and requirements before duly submitting them for approval to the TTFA Congress, and to organize and conduct elections of a new TTFA Executive Committee for a 4-year mandate. So, got a mouthful, let's continue. In addition, the Bureau was reminded that in September 2020, in accordance with Article 16, Paragraph 1 of the FIFA statutes, the TTFA was suspended with immediate effect due to the fact that members of the former board of directors of the TTFA had appealed the above-mentioned decision of the Bureau before the High Court of Trinidad and Tobago. So we all know about this. In November 2020, FIFA was informed that all claims against it before the ordinary courts of Trinidad and Tobago had been closed. Consequently, the suspension of the TTFA was lifted with immediate effect. The Bureau took note that the actions taken by the members of the former board of directors of the TTFA greatly hindered and significantly impacted the work and mandate of the Normalisation Committee, as it had to devote considerable effort to countering such actions. In addition, the task assigned to the Normalisation Committee was subsequently delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic and sanitary restrictions imposed by the government of Trinidad and Tobago. The Bureau also took note that there were certain issues that led to the backlog in the normal operations of the TTFA, including finance. This contributed to the inability to appoint an independent auditor, which in turn meant that no audited financial statements could be prepared and thus presented. The inability to make payments directly to the TTFA's bank account due to a high risk of garnishment, thereby restricting the TTFA from making immediate payments when necessary and having more freedom with regard to the use of funds, and budget cuts imposed due to multiple claims and payment demand from creditors. Oh, there's more. There is more, folks. Finally, the Bureau acknowledged that in November 2021, due to the current total debts of the TTFA, the Normalisation Committee notified the Office of the Supervisory of Insolvency of its intention to make a proposal under the Bankruptcy and Insolvency Act of Trinidad and Tobago. The Normalisation Committee, together with a licensed trustee under the Act, will therefore manage the debt proposal process. Under the above described circumstances and considering all urgent and complex challenges the TTFA is still facing, the Bureau decided on the 17th December 2021 to extend the mandate of the Normalisation Committee until the 31st of March 2023 at the latest. We thank you for taking note of the above and remain at your disposal in the case of queries. Yours sincerely, the Federación Internacional de Football, blah, 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 blah. Fatma Zamora, Secretary General. So, yeah, there you have it, folks. So that's. Let me pull back up my main screen now. So there you have it. That's. I'm not going to say much about it now, but that's what they have to say. So those of you, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. We've spoken about this before with James Baird and myself. We'll probably have a podcast, and we'll be starting our new podcast in January, folks, where we'll probably have a couple of guests as safe as possible within the restrictions of the pandemic when I get back to Trinidad. So you can let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. What do you think about it? Do you think the Normalization Committee is doing their job? Do you disagree? What do you think about it so far? We know a lot of people disagree, and some people agree with what they're doing. But the fact is, I will add my 2 cents. We would not be in this position right now if it was not for the mishandling of Trinidad Tobago football for the last 30 or 40 years. That's just a reality. A fact that a lot of people are overlooking. A lot of people are commenting on social media and Facebook and all these things. And they try to blame the last regime, which was led by Mr. Wallace and so on. But this has been going on for a long time. This debt and all these problems have been going on for a long time. So many questions have been raised. We had this discussion with Shaka Hislop where the timing is interesting, where he said, a lot of these things were going on before. Why did they not intervene before? And also, the people who were involved in this still have a lot to say in Trinidad and Tobago football. And why do they still have any say at all? Because they were all part of it, whether directly or indirectly. And I think that if you're trying to create a new thing and form a solution, you can't have the people who were willfully responsible still there. That's my opinion. So you can let me know what you think in the comment section below. And, this is our Christmas Eve special. I don't know what time this is going to go up. I hope my audio is okay. I set this up. I'm being all festive, folks. My sweater is supposed to light up, but you can't see it here. So, we're going to move along in the Premiership. Speaking about COVID-19, the COVID-19 variant has ravaged the Premiership. A lot of fixtures have been cancelled. A lot of games. All you fantasy league guys out there, it has sent your fantasy league upside down. A lot of people are trying to figure out how are they going to manage their squads. This is on a lighter side of things. Should you keep Salah in the upcoming AFCON nations? With the AFCON nations coming up, should you keep him because he's going to be gone? He's a guy who gets you a lot of points, all those players that are going off. But the fact is, it's causing a lot of problems. I know a lot of you all like the EPL. The fixture lists have been a lot of games have been cancelled. And teams have been campaigning to just, maybe stop the league right now. Will we go back to the empty stadiums? Is that where we're heading back to? Were we just not ready for this variant? What's happening? It raises a lot of questions that we'll have to discuss further about, what's happening. Also, I'll try to do this as the best way I can. We'll have my top moments for 2021, which is very easy. I'll try to record that before All Year's Night and premiere it. Also, at midnight tonight, our special mini documentary with featuring Colin Borde, the mind of a champion manager, the TKR manager who also is heavily involved in cricket. We decided to focus on him and what he does, and it's something that we really pride ourselves on. It's going to be premiering at 12 tonight in Trinidad Tobago. For you people all over, it's going to be 2 hours behind here, where I'm in Houston. So you guys can take a look and tell me what you think. If I'm sounding tired, it's because I am tired. I set this up for you all. I really like my setup. This is really cool. I hope you like my background. And moving along, Inter Milan, top Serie A. With a pretty solid last couple of months. So for my Inter Milan fans out there in Syria, Inter Milan are doing really well. Inzaghi and his men are really up there. So I'm going to pull the tables up real quick while we're talking. That's a good thing about this. We can do this. So let me see if I can find it. Where did it go? It's coming up. But Inzaghi has the team playing a lot of attacking football. And it's really making Syria interesting. So I'm going to pull up the table here, because I can't remember Syria table. So right, so Inter Milan is at 46 points, and they're basically ahead by 4 points. And they're looking solid. A lot of people kind of wrote them off, which was ridiculous, including some Inter Milan fans. But they're doing well, folks. They're doing well in Spain, in La Liga, Real Madrid. They look like they're cruising, and Atletico Madrid have fallen off the rails. And then Barcelona. Let's talk about Barcelona real quick. Can Barcelona come back? Where did they get the money to sign, this guy? Everybody knows Barcelona is broke. But let me pull up the report real quick. Let's see the Barcelona signings. So I'm going to pull up something. There's a reason why I'm going to pull this up. Let's see. So Barcelona. Why can't I find it right now? But basically, as you all know, Barcelona broke. Let's see if I can pull that up. All right, so Fernan Torres is his name. So basically, they want to sign him, which at a cost which I'm reading. I want to make sure I get the price right. 55 million. I'm not sure if that's euros or pounds, but 55 million. Now, first off, where's Barcelona getting that money? Barcelona is broke, so I'm assuming they're going to have to get rid of a couple players. I'm pretty sure Xavi, has a plan. Now, all you people, you Barcelona fans, I don't understand because Barcelona were in crisis a long time now. And let's be honest, Messi has been carrying this team on his back for a long time now. The defensive deficiencies has always been there. The mismanagement of this club by Bartomeu is criminal. I feel sorry for Barcelona fans, but I don't know why a lot of you thought that Xavi was just going to come in and switch things over overnight. That was never going to happen. He needs time. This is a club that has no money, financially distraught, and they're going to have to slowly rebuild this team. And I'll be honest with you, I can't see it happening for maybe another 2-3 years. It just doesn't work like that. You need money, and they don't. The real question is where they're going to get this money for a club that just doesn't have any money right now. So maybe they're going to offload some players. I'm guessing, I think a lot of guys need to go. I think Gerard Piqué needs to go. I think Alba needs to go. I think Busquets, needs to go. These guys just didn't want to leave. There's a lot of guys. Like I know a lot of people like Dembele, but I don't. Xavi likes him. I think they don't suit the Barcelona style of play. I think they want to sell De Jong, the midfielder, of course. And listen, it's a mess. But I think Barcelona fans have to be really patient. I think you guys got spoiled from Rijkaard to Pep Guardiola to even Martino and Tito Villanova and those guys. And back to why can't I remember his name? Luis Enrique. I think you guys keep thinking that that's going to happen, and I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. I think that Messi withdrawal is something that Argentina fans can relate to. When Maradona stepped away from Argentina, they are not. Messi is a once-in-a-lifetime player, and I think a lot of people are expecting, just like how Ronaldinho stepped aside and Messi came in, that Ansu Fati and maybe these other guys could do it, and I think that's expecting a lot. So that's crazy. As for football in Trinidad and Tobago, folks, I don't know when it's going to happen, if it's ever going to resume. It seems as if COVID-19 is not being controlled really well because of this variant. And, folks, I'm asking you to be safe. I'm going to keep this really short, folks. I'm going to talk about a couple other topics soon. I just wanted to make sure that this video is working. Let me know what you think about the latest Normalisation Committee extension. Let me know what you think about Barcelona and anything else you would like me to talk about. This is Andrew Sukla from Houston. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment in the comment section below. Check out our premiere. I'll put a link in the description below for The Mind of a Champion Manager featuring Colin Borde. That's a TKR manager. And also, a lot of our FIFA streams that have been going on. We've qualified for the next round. I played the FIFA World Cup Road to Brazil on PS3, which is very hard. We have those streams. Support the streams. Like, subscribe, share. It really helps. Folks, I hope you have an enjoyable 2021 Christmas. This is Andrew Soklal, and thank you for watching.
For more episodes with Shaka Hislop, be sure to head over to our YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more updates, interviews, and content.